Hey guys, foolish.
I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see.
Here, and despite being one of the easiest characters to use and one of the strongest Nightfarers, a lot of y'all don't really use this guy Wilder to his full potential. And yes, I'm aware, I am the there is no wrong way to play Elden Ring kind of guy. I did in fact make a whole ass video saying that the only wrong way to play Elden Ring is if you're playing it in a way where you're not having fun. But this game is inherently different than Elden Ring because unlike being a FromSoft RPG like Dark Souls, this is a roguelite boss rush fucking hell simulator. And the only role I find myself playing most of the time is that of the victim. So yes, play how you want and have fun, but also, if you want to win in a team game, you're gonna have to use like one more of your neurons than normal. And let me just explain what I mean when I say that. A lot of y'all aren't using Wilder to his full potential. You know that feeling you get when you perfectly reverse park your car without using the backup camera, or when you crush an exam that you were in no way prepared for? That's what it's like to play John Nightrain correctly. This guy is the closest thing this game has to a main character, and spoiler alert, in one of the endings of Night Rain, again, spoiler alert, skip forward a little bit, Wilder becomes the new Night Lord in an attempt to save his sister, who, spoiler alert, is the Duchess. Hello everyone who skipped forward a little bit, you are now safe. Wilder is a very fun and interesting character who just so happens to be played by some of the goofiest people in this community, which is fine, because they make the game way more engaging. So how are you not playing him right? Well, if you focus less on aura farming and more on grappling away from enemies instead of towards them, or grappling towards your teammates instead of away from them, you'd probably last a lot longer. And by the way, just a little side note, aura farming is like a weird hidden mechanic in this game.
I am the storm that is approaching.
And it's pretty easy to do, but aura farming in real life could be just as easy if you just checked out Shop Art on Etsy. That's right, if you're a media addict like me, but want to show your addiction off in a non-cringe way with cute and high-quality stickers and pins, then head on down to Shop Art, spelled BENESHOPART on Etsy, or just use the link down below and use code KAMI10 at checkout to get 10% off of your order. Alright, let's get back to it. Okay, so why am I bringing up the fact that a lot of y'all aren't playing Wilder correctly? Yada yada, blah blah blah. Kami, why are you so upset today? You ask me. And it is kind of simple. A lot of y'all don't use Wilder or really the other Nightfarers correctly. Correctly being an objective term in this situation, but you're still not really using them to their full potential. A lot of y'all treat this game like it's just Elden Ring again, but this time you have special abilities, and that's really not the case. So let's break it down really fast. Wilder has several abilities, like the rest of the cast. He has a grappling hook, which I love and will be raving about soon. He has a big fuck you explosion thing that he does, and he has his passive, which allows him to cheat death. Instead of dying from a hit that would kill you, Wilder kind of just like does a cool dodge, and then you live to see another day until you kind of, you know, shoot your grappling hook right back at the boss because you didn't realize that that hit almost killed you and you were pressing the dodge button anyways. So now you're heading face first into like a royal revenant that does not care about you and is going to kill you. Now the arm cannon is a poise-breaking machine. Honestly, Wilder himself is kind of a poise-breaking machine. Not as good as Raider, but this isn't a Raider video yet. The thing that ties these abilities together is Wilder's grappling hook. Guys, side note, Foolish Kami, the official position of Foolish Kami International is grappling hooks are fucking dope. In real life, they're kind of ass, they're kind of stupid. But in Vimeo James, in video games, bro, I love me a good grappling hook. I love traversal. That is fun and quick in video games. And you can use the grappling hook as a traversal tool, which is very, you know, good when you're just moving around the map and need to get somewhere quicker. But also, you can use the grappling hook to grapple away from enemies. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. Just unlock on, turn your stick somewhere else, and use your grapple, and you will be put somewhere safer. This can buy you enough time to heal so that you can grapple back to get your teammates back up. This is not something I see happen a lot. In fact, I see a lot of y'all almost die, get that Wilder resurrection hit thing, and then you just grapple right back into the enemy and hoping for the best. And then you get mad that you died and you leave the game, and then I have to write a video about it. A lot of you hyper-aggressive ghouls kind of don't understand the fact that you don't need to be hyper-aggressive all the time. In fact, sometimes it's best to take a moment, take a breath, step back, and then readdress the issue that's currently bothering you. And the thing that's bothering me is the fact that you guys aren't using mobility, versatility, or anything to their full potential because you just want to do bing, bing, bong, bong, big aura farming hits. But I have some recourse, a solution to our problems. Another thing I see, and this is less about Wilder, more just about like a lot of people who play this game. A lot of y'all are like saving or banking your abilities. Guys, you don't need to do that. Things like Duchess's clock thing, Wilder's grappling hook, Raider's punches, etc., they have short cooldowns, and you should be spamming them to continually put pressure on the boss. I don't know why I'm seeing recluses save their magic cocktails. It's just a magic cocktail. Just start using it. In fact, the less you use your abilities on quicker cooldowns, the less damage you do overall, because you're relying on yourself when you should be relying on your abilities and the character as a whole, not just what you can do in the character's shoes. It is cool and engaging and dope to see someone fight a boss using no abilities and just solo them by themselves and just a weapon. No, great sword in a dream meme. It's funny to see someone with a great sword in a dream just demolish bosses. But at the same time though, we're in a team game, team scenario, and the objective is to beat this boss, not to look cool. And I really don't want to sound like I'm yucking your yum, but like, the amount of chicanery I see and have gone through is I'm losing it. I'm going insane. It's driving me insane. Again, we are not in Elden Ring. You don't need to save your short cooldown abilities. I understand saving your ultimate for like doing big damage on a boss or a big enemy, but they also don't have the longest of cooldowns, and there's a lot of times where using an ultimate ability in like a non-boss setting is actually advantageous because it gets more done in less time. Using Wilder's AoE fuck you cannon thing is really useful in a camp when you're surrounded by enemies, because even if it doesn't kill all of them, it drops their health down by at least a good amount, making the overall attack work and dodging work less, like fucking take less time. A lot of y'all treat this game like it's the stock market, when you need to be treating it like gambling. And as we know, gamblers only lose when they give up. Wilder mains, this is my message for you. Use that grapple to do more than just race towards an enemy. You can use it to pause that dying timer on your teammate. You can use it to get away from Libra when he's about to do those big fuck you explosion stomp thingies. Use your grapple just to move forward in the map a little bit quicker. It's just fun to use. Use that arm cannon. It's great. It's glorious. And pay attention to when your like cheating death thing does and does not go off, because it is hard to tell when that passive, kind of hits. Speaking of hits, I hope this video hits. Y'all seem to like when I talk about Elden Ring. When I talk about Elden Ring and have a good thumbnail. RIP my last Elden Ring video. Expect a dinger of me in the nearish future, discussing the times that my teammates have just abandoned me because the game isn't going their way. And also be on the lookout for something a little bit different. I'm thinking something including mobile games, Do you like Wilder? Should he be buffed, nerfed, or left the same? Let me know. But even if you don't, be safe, have fun, and I will see you later.